Tonight, when the sun goes down, you're going to flip a switch. Light will flood the room and you won't think twice about it. But for 99.9% of human history, that switch didn't exist. When the sun set, the world went dark. And your ancestors did not fear the dark the way you think they did. You probably imagine them huddled in caves, terrified of monsters in the shadows. That image is mostly wrong. The real fear was stranger and far more rational. It wasn't about ghosts. It was about a version of yourself that only shows up after midnight. Anthropologist Roger Ekirch spent years digging through old court records, diaries, and medical texts. He found something almost nobody talks about today. Before artificial light, humans didn't sleep in one solid block. They slept in two segments. A first sleep, then an hour or two of quiet waking in the middle of the night, then a second sleep until dawn. That waking hour had a name. People called it the watch. Some prayed, some talked with a spouse, some simply lay there, alert, listening. Why would your body build in a scheduled wake-up in the dead of night? Because for most of human history, night wasn't just dark, it was dangerous. Think about what a human without light actually loses, not just sight, status. During the day, a strong young hunter and an aging elder might compete for authority through skill, speed, strength. At night, none of that matters. Everyone is equally blind. Every advantage the daylight hierarchy was built on disappears the moment the fire burns low. Psychologist and evolutionary researcher Daniel Kruger has studied exactly this shift. His work on nighttime vulnerability suggests darkness doesn't just hide threats, it flattens the social order. Suddenly, the alpha and the outsider are on equal footing, both straining to hear the same twig snap. That should sound uncomfortable. It should, because it strips away every tool your ancestors used to feel safe. So what were they actually afraid of? Not monsters under some mythical bed. Predators, yes, but more precisely, ambush. Big cats hunt at dusk and through the night specifically because low light hides them. Paleoanthropologists have long pointed to fossil evidence, including tooth marks on early hominin skulls, suggesting our ancestors weren't always the predator. Sometimes they were the meal. But here's the twist almost nobody expects. The fear that shaped human behavior most wasn't animal attack, it was other humans. Anthropologist Richard Wrangham has argued that control of fire didn't just protect early humans from cold or predators, it created the first real curfew. Once a group had fire, they had a reason to stay close to it. Fire meant light meant visibility, and visibility meant you could see who else was approaching your camp. Groups without reliable fire or groups caught away from it were exposed in a way that's hard for you to imagine now, not just to animals, to rival bands. Darkness meant you couldn't verify whether the shape moving near your shelter was kin or threat. Your ancestors didn't fear the dark in the abstract, they feared not knowing. That single idea, not knowing, is the thread that runs through almost every nighttime ritual humans have ever built.